I can say like which way I lean. I'm not going to. I will let people assume all they want. I love when people assume things about me.
I think they know.
That's fine. They can know, but I'm not going to come out and
You
say
don't have to say it. Yeah.
Because, and you know why?
Yeah,
I just don't think that anybody needs to know.
Yeah.
I think that's
I think they know.
but that's fine. We can assume things, but what I'm saying is like I don't feel like we need to come out just like
so
a vegetarian
funny.
and a vegan. I don't think we need to come out and be like, "Hey Jack, I'm this."
Yeah.
That's fine. Assume what you want about me. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. You can think what you want. I can think what I want. But what I'm not going to do is create a video and be like, "You're wrong because you think this."
Yeah, true.
Like, I just don't think that's fair.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new season of Birdwatching, season 5.
Wow.
We have a returning guest, Sydney Streeter.
Yep. Out here to cause conflict again.
What's going on, Sid? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. All right, so you know the rules. We start with the Rooster review.
Yep.
We're doing a festive one. We tried to go for Christmas, but it feels more Halloween-y.
I feel like it's like kind of red now.
Yeah.
It's not as orangey.
Is the cherry helping?
Maybe.
Maybe. This is called a Rudolph, which I named it today.
It's now called a Rudolph.
Yeah, it's a new name. So it's, what's the wine called again?
Moscato.
Moscato with
Menage a trois.
cranberry apple juice and maraschino cherry.
No, not maraschino.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, amaretto.
Yeah, because your mom was very specific that it's not that one because that one's cheaper.
True. She did say that. Yeah. Also, forgot to give a shout out to the Peanut Gallery. We have Callie and Nicole. I almost called you Sydney. We got some.
Nicole.
We got some audience. What was the P? Did you ever figure out what the word was? Oh, okay.
Well, you're the peanut gallery.
Spectator.
Well,
Spectators.
it has a P in it.
There is a P in it. But yeah, that's our Peanut Gallery for the day. Let's get into the Rooster review, though. Try it out. Make sure to give a rating. No decimals is rookie scores.
No decimals?
No decimals is rookie scores. You guys can try it too. No knock it, dock it.
You didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
but you've
forgot.
already been on the pod.
Well, oh my God, it's been like a year. Actually, longer. Oh my God. We did it last September.
Wasn't it December? Was it September?
It was September. I was dating Taylor for 1 week.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Over a year ago.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey guys, I'm still dating Taylor.
Ooh. Middle finger action. That's not bleepable.
Crap, you might have to get that out of
I'll
there.
just put a bird over your finger.
Okay. Oh, fifth graders, if you're watching this, I did not just do that.
Yeah, no.
That was just my hand.
Who would the fifth graders be that you know?
That would watch it.
Yeah, or any fifth graders
Oh,
you know.
I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it on the last podcast that I'm going to school to be a teacher. I feel like I did.
And you passed.
I passed. I'm a teacher. I'm
Congrats.
a fifth grade teacher, and I didn't expect to love it as much as I do.
You do love it?
I love it.
Good.
I love it.
You have favorites?
They're all my favorite.
Liar.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. All right, you want to give a rating?
Yeah. I really like it.
Me too. It's really sweet.
I would say like I couldn't keep drinking it, but like 1 or 2 for sure.
You could do 2 of these?
I think so. 2 at most.
I don't know if I could do 2.
I think I could do 2. I'm a sweet girl though. I like sweet.
Yeah.
And I think it's sweet, but it's not like too sweet because your mom said even it balances out.
Right. Yeah.
I would say
Shout out my mom.
8.2. Shout out your mom.
8.2.
8.2.
Okay, I'm going to go a little lower. I'm going to go like,
I'm not surprised that you're going lower.
no.
You're picky.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I guess I'm really picky with drinks, but like I'm a wine girl.
Oh, so this is right up your alley.
Yeah, I love wine. Like,
I'd go like 7.6. So like a bit lower than you.
and that's pretty good.
Not bad though.
Yeah.
Still a good drink.
Yeah.
Did you guys try it?
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
9.1.
9.1.
Ooh.
Jeez.
I forgot mine over there.
Nicole, go get it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole really
8.5.
Nicole likes wine a lot, but like she doesn't drink it because it gives her a really bad headache.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's
Yeah.
yeah. Have you seen those things though that you can put into your wine and you stir it, and it like filters it or something?
Oh, like
and it
not tannins.
Sulfate or something that's in there.
I don't know, but it gets rid of the thing that gives you a headache. Or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. So-
Interesting. Is it like a packet of like
No, it
salt?
literally it like looks like almost like a tea, doesn't it? Kind of like a tea bag or something like that you would
Oh.
stir. When I saw it, I thought that's what it looked like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of tea.
Yeah. Well, if we find out during this podcast, we'll bring it up again. Are
Not
you
that
ready?
that's super interesting, but
I'm super invested.
I'm ready. What you were just gonna say.
All right. The first segment we're going to do, it's called Going Viral. We're going to revisit the clips from the last episode that popped off for you.
Oh, I'm just gonna get so angry.
Are you?
Yeah.
I think they're fun.
Well, for you, they weren't calling you names.
They have now
Well,
in new videos.
I have to, like I said, I'm now a teacher, so I have to be careful with what I'm saying
True.
on here.
These are pretty safe ones, though. This is, the first one is Why by the Cow. Do you want to watch that one?
Oh, yeah. No, that's totally fine.
Okay. You just have to be careful on how you comment on them?
Yeah, no, like if I was revisiting the comments that people are saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to keep that part out
Yeah.
because people are not so nice.
True. All right, let's watch the first one.
Okay.
Do you
Am I watching it too?
Yeah, I'll watch it without the sound on, and you can watch it with the sound on.
Okay.
And then I'll overlap it with the video in post. So I'll probably cut the audio here.
So it's this one?
Yep, that's the
Okay.
first one. So this one has 32.5 thousand views on TikTok.
Period.
Period.
Go off. Okay.
All right, turn it up so I can hear it. Heard it. But somebody had said when a girl really likes a guy, it's like her favorite restaurant. It's like you eat there and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that place. I can't wait to go again.
Yep.
When a guy goes, he eats his favorite burger. And it's like, oh my gosh, that was so good, but I'm full now. I don't want any more. Like, I'm done. I'm content.
True.
So it's like girls look at it as like, I can't wait to go back. Guys are like, I'm good for right now. Like surface level, I don't need any more right now. Like
That's so true.
it's the same thing with like physical stuff. It's like when a guy's done with whatever actions he's doing with a girl, he's just like,
It's done and
like,
over.
Don't touch me. I'm like
I'm
I got
good.
what I wanted. I got
Exactly.
the burger. Okay, so that was actually
that was your take on it.
that was relationships are like burgers.
Yeah.
So that was the second one. That one actually has 1.2 million.
Oh, wow.
So what do you think of that clip now? Because I think we were agreeing on the video.
No, I agree with it. I think that it's like going back to when you first learn about, the birds and the bees talk. Like,
Yeah, I was 10.
yeah, when you first learn about that, I feel like, oh, wow, I really should take my Adderall before this. I'm like going to be like squirrel. But
Drifting.
I feel like when you first learn about this and they tell you it's something that you do, you get attached, right? Like
Yeah.
girls are known to get attached more. And they compared it like in high school, and we talked about this. Again, I'm censoring myself on like what I'm saying, but
Smart.
they talked about this in high school, like a Band-Aid. You put a Band-Aid on. So then when you lose, you know what I'm saying? You lose your,
Oh yeah.
okay. So then you rip the Band-Aid off and you stick it back on, but it's a little less sticky.
Oh yeah.
And
right.
then it happens again. And then you stick it back on and it's a little less sticky.
Right.
So every single time you're losing a little bit of that attachment.
Makes
so
sense.
like they talk about it like you're only supposed to do that with one person for the rest of your life for a reason.
Does it lose the stick with the person that you're married?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think that the whole thing is just, like you're supposed to wait till you're married because it's only meant for one person.
Yeah, for sure.
And with every person that you do it with, you lose a little bit of attachment to, so like that first time that you do that.
Put the Band-Aid on.
Yeah, put the Band-Aid on.
Or take it off, I guess.
Well, it's still really like that's the very first time. It's still like the most sticky. So like that's the most. I know it's a weird word. Yeah. It's the most special time. Like
Right.
you're never. And I think about that. Like how cool is that for people that have that with one person that they never have to compare. Like they never have anything to compare it to.
Yeah, for the first time, like people who wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I envy that. Like, and I wish so badly, like, I always said, I'm not going to say it. I always said, like,
You wish you would've waited kind of thing?
But like, stuff happens.
Right.
I don't regret anything in my life. Like, I love where I am. I love who I am and who I'm with. And I think
Right.
everything happens for a reason. I think we talked a lot about that. I'm a huge believer in everything happening for a reason. So
For sure. I think we definitely talked about it the first episode. I heard similar to that is Mike Todd had one of those sermons talking about it, and he was saying it's like a cookie jar.
yeah.
And like you don't think about it, but like you take out a cookie, it's still a full jar. But then like you keep taking out cookies, and eventually the level gets lower. And like you don't realize it, but there is a limited amount of cookies in there
yeah.
for like the same example. Like
Yeah.
losing the stick, running out of cookies. It definitely happens. Like people who get really invested into it, like that lifestyle, eventually they're kind of like, what's the appeal anymore?
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is a scary thought.
It just becomes like an everyday, like kind of like, okay, whatever.
Every day.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like some people do. Some people are like
definitely.
that. They live that. It's like an actual addiction for some people. And then
For
it just
sure.
becomes like, okay, it's whatever.
Yeah, facts.
It's not like a special thing anymore. But going back to what you said about the burger thing or whatever, I think it is very normal in our day and age that, you know, guys, hookups are a thing. And when that happens, guys are so easy, even girls, I shouldn't even say just guys. It's so easy for people to be like, oh yeah, it's whatever. And then they just like walk away. It's like nothing. I'm like, I don't get that. I've never understood that.
Yeah, like hookup culture mentality kind of.
And I get it. To each their own. To each their own. We said this a billion. You do you. Whatever.
Yeah, true.
To each their own. I just couldn't do it. I'm a total attachment kind of girl. Like
you're more of a relationship girl though.
Oh, 1,000%.
Since I've known you, I think.
And like the time before me dating Taylor, I was single for 9 months. And that was like the longest period I have ever been single. You guys can vouch. That's crazy. The longest I've ever been single
That's
since.
like not that long.
No. It was the longest I've been single since
seventh grade?
Seventh grade.
Before Nogs?
Yeah.
Shout out Nogs. If you're watching right now, I'd be shocked.
Okay.
But what's up, man?
All right.
Samsonalia.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next viral video. We're only going to do 2 actually, because we did the burgers one. Now we're going to do the do nice guys finish last.
Okay.
So this is probably this is the biggest video on my TikTok. And the comments went crazy.
You know, I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, you know, I even told you this, like, any view is a good view. So like even when people are hating, I think about this like the Rebecca Black song. It's Friday. I hate that song. It's the worst song ever.
But you know all the words.
But I know all the words.
True.
And everybody makes fun of it.
True.
Do you know how much money she made on that song?
So much money.
She still makes money on that
Yeah,
song.
royalties.
We play it every Friday at school.
Do you really?
The kids know it. My 5th graders.
That
and
song
how
was
old
made
is that
before
song?
them, I think.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
That was like 2000.
My kids are only like
6?
9, by the way.
Oh yeah, so way older than them.
Yeah, and like.
So they were born after 2010? Like 2013, 2014?
Yeah, isn't that wild?
That's so weird.
It's disgusting. It grosses me out. They think I'm old.
When I walk into like liquor stores now and they have the signs up that are like, you have to be older than December 8th, 2003 or 2004 now.
Yeah.
Whatever. No, 2002.
Yeah.
I was like, 2002?
Yeah.
These have to be like 8-year-olds.
I know. Every time I say that I was born like 1997, they're like, you're so old.
Ancient.
Yeah. They're like 19. You know that? Have you seen that TikTok where it's like, what year were you born? It's like 2000 something. And they go, what year were you born? And they go 19. And it literally, they didn't even finish their sentence. They go 19.
Yeah. I have seen those. That's crazy that we're the old heads now.
I know.
Like eventually our music is going to be like oldies.
I know.
That's
weird.
whack.
It already is. Like I say Mac Miller and they're like, who?
Mac Miller's not oldies yet.
They don't know who he is.
Well, yeah, but they're 9. And that's rap.
They listen to rap.
Do they?
Yes. They're like Lil Durk, Little Uzi. Like they know.
Oh, so
and I'm
they
like,
know the main guys.
what the
Yeah.
heck?
That's kind of sick.
I mean, some of them, not all of them, but some of them are like really, but yeah, some of them. I mean, Miss Streeter dabbed me up every day. I'm like,
Miss Streeter dab me up.
yep, every day. I'm
Do
like,
they do
okay.
Fortnite dances?
Yeah. One time I hit the gritty and they went wild.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
God, wild.
Everybody under 14 years old loves the gritty.
Yeah. Like Miss Streeter hit the gritty. And I'm like, no, you guys, I only do that when we get really good grades on our tests.
Oh, smart. Incentivize.
No, I'm just kidding.
Smart.
But
All right, let's watch your viral video.
okay. So is that the second
I think that's
one?
the last one. The one where you're like, that
This one?
Nope,
Or this one?
that one.
Okay. Nice guys do not always finish last. No, they don't. Because I'm telling you right now, like the guy, my boyfriend right now.
he's a sweetheart. But what did you told me this recently. You were like, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say, you said like, usually this is not who I
No,
go
it's
for.
not. Okay, pause. This is before I got Botox and I can't stand how much I lift my eyebrows. Also,
You got Botox?
I got Botox for the first time like 4 months ago and I need it again because I can already move my eyebrows. See? But I'm not supposed to be able to move them. But if you look at the difference,
You're not supposed to be able to move your eyebrows, like as a human or as a person who got Botox.
As a person that got Botox.
Okay, I was gonna say
because
move my
these
eyebrows.
like you're not supposed to raise your eyebrows. Like even me doing that, my boyfriend's mom's probably like, oh my god.
Your mom's boyfriend or your boyfriend's mom's super into Botox.
She's the one that did my Botox.
Oh, so she does it for like a profession. Oh,
well,
cool.
she's a dentist.
What?
She's a dentist, but she's a doctor, right? 'Cause
Okay.
If you're a dentist, you're a doctor.
Right.
So
Supposedly.
she got into Botox and now she does it for like her friends and stuff. She doesn't like do it out of like a business or something. Just
So like out of your boyfriend's house?
Yeah.
You got a needle in your forehead?
Mm-hmm. And she texted me
Crazy.
and again she was like, "Hey, for your birthday, do you want Botox?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That's kind of cool.
yeah.
Except don't you have to keep doing it now that once you get it?
You don't have to.
But then you can move your eyebrows.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
And that's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like it.
So many girls move their eyebrows now.
Okay, sorry, I'll finish the video. It's not my type.
Right, but like,
Because of the nice guy thing. He's not my type. Also like
but you're also 25.
right.
So now you're mature
But-
enough to realize,
But I'm saying so like I'm ready to like settle down in my life type thing.
and that's normal. Like that, this is the transition. Now that you're at
Yes.
an age where you're like, okay, I actually want a husband. You're gonna be looking for a nice guy.
But then you look at that situation, like, don't you want to be the nice guy? Like, don't you want to wait for that girl? Like, do you really want to be the douchebag that girls hook up with on her road to find the nice guy?
That's a good point. You're right.
Like, why not just be the nice guy and find that person
yeah,
and not have all the baggage behind you?
yeah, you're right.
Okay, so here's my thing with that video. And like, I have to say this right away.
Yeah.
The thing that bothered me the most about the comments is like all these guys that were like, oh, so now that she's done going around the block to all these guys, she's ready to settle down.
Right.
You have known me forever and you know how important that part of my life is to me and like that I don't do those things.
Right.
And like I am, like you said, a relationship kind of girl and you can vouch for me too. Like I have never been the hookup girl. Like
No.
I have been with the guys that I have dated and that's it. Like I'm not the girl that goes out to a party and leaves with a different guy every night.
No, but
And-
do the comments surprise you?
Yeah.
On
because-
TikTok, they don't know you at all. They see a 30-second video.
Yeah.
And they're all
like,
negative towards
they
everybody
were
else.
So, and you know what? It's totally, we even said this, I'm not even trying to be mean. It's the guys that, I mean, I literally called you
I know
after.
exactly what you're going to say.
It's totally the guys that are like, I'm sorry, but like you're in your mom's basement at
That's where I am.
30 years
That's
old.
me.
30 years old. And
I'm like
your mom.
26.
Shut up, Jack. You know what I'm talking about. You know
Yeah, I do.
exactly the guy I'm talking about.
It doesn't,
Like,
but it doesn't surprise me at all. It like this is not a shocker to me.
No,
Like,
it's not a
especially-
shocker. The
they don't have the
comments-
context either. They
No.
don't have the entirety of the context.
just-
They didn't watch the episode. There's no way.
to me, what I don't understand about people, and this is just in general, is how they have the balls to be so mean. Like,
No
why?
consequences.
I don't get it though, because I could never do that. Like, I see people on there that are just like tearing people apart. And it's like, we are all human. Like, you know, everybody should know what it feels like to be hurt by the words of other people. And even though I'm a strong enough person, like, I know who I am and I'm confident in that.
Yeah.
Some of those things really pissed me off.
Do they?
Like,
Did they?
Yeah, because they were painting a picture of me on TikTok in those comments that like all these guys were coming at me like, oh, like, you know, calling me names. Like, again, I have to censor myself, but they were calling me names and coming at me saying, read some of them. I know you have it up.
Yeah, I do have it up. I'll just read some of the top comments because everybody else seemed to like them. So the top guy said she's asking us to wait to get leftovers.
And see, like that bugged me because why am I the leftovers?
Because they're taking the video out of context and saying, like, the implication would be that, no, like, don't you want to be the nice guy, yada, yada, like, but every dude who's been the nice guy and has gotten, like, turned down,
Right.
destroyed, whatever,
Yeah.
they look at girls as, like, the enemy then. So then if you're saying, like, you should wait, then they're like, oh, yeah, so you go have your fun, and I'll just sit here and wait.
I get it, but at the same time, like, I guess I'm not that girl. So like,
Right.
I guess like it's different. I think that's a little bit on you too. Like, yes, if you're the nice guy, I mean, you have to wait for a nice girl as well, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
facts.
consider myself a nice girl. So like, what I was saying by that video was not, I'm not talking about the girl that's like, you know, like the hookup girl that goes to parties and, you know, she's gorgeous, she's cool, she's going to all these parties, she's hooking up with these guys. I'm not telling you to wait for that girl. Like,
Right.
that's not the thing I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that's a nice girl.
I mean, she can be nice.
Yeah, but not like
the nice we're talking
the nice
about.
girl.
Yeah.
You can be a nice girl and still be
I mean, but that's not what I was talking
taking
about.
off your Band-Aid.
That's not exactly like, that's not what I was talking about though. Like, I just think people took it so wrong because, okay, again, I brought up my boyfriend and that really made me mad. Like they were coming at my boyfriend saying like, dude, leave her, like all this stuff. Okay.
How did they find out who your boyfriend was? Because they went to his TikTok too.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty
probably
impressive.
mine. They probably went to my TikTok because
Oh, and then
I'm
found a
private
video-
now, but because
Did
of
you have
school.
you had a video with him in it or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's how they found him.
Oh yeah, because they were commenting on my videos with him
And his videos saying
and
leave
my
her.
Instagram, like everything. I'm like, seriously,
That
people
was
get a
crazy.
life.
I remember having to call you and being like, because some of the girls that I've had on the TikTok page were similar situation, but not to the extent that you got.
Yeah.
And I was like, they hit me up and they're like, hey, can you take down the video? Like it kind of hurts my feelings. So then I called you because I woke up the next day and it was at like, I don't know, was that like 1.1 or
Yeah.
like 900,000 or something? And I was like, hey, just a heads up, this video's taking off and there are some comments that you might not like. And then
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I
remember
know.
that.
I
Yeah.
saw it.
No, I'm fine with it. Like I said, I'm confident enough. I know who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Obviously Taylor, my boyfriend, I'm still dating him.
After a year, you guys were wrong.
It's been like it's been a year and 3 months. Yesterday it was a year and 3 months.
Congrats. That's awesome.
We don't really keep track anymore, but
Right.
after a year, it's kind of like whatever. But, I mean, hey, we're looking for a house and stuff, so you guys were wrong. But, no, he's amazing. I love him. He's
Yeah.
still a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
He's the best guy ever. And I would never, what I said was true. I feel like I always had this picture in my head of what I wanted in a guy. And I mean, I think it goes to show from a religious standpoint too, that what you have in your head is nothing compared to what God has planned for you.
For sure.
You can have a plan, but what God has planned for you, maybe it might exceed your expectations.
right.
You never know. And so what I had in my head of what I wanted in a guy is nothing. I shouldn't say nothing because he's amazing in every part, but I think it's kind of weird to say. I think he's so similar to my dad, but in the way that my dad treats my mom.
Oh, okay.
Not
more like just respect. Is it
he's
just respectful?
Yeah, I just love. I feel like this is so sappy, and I don't want to get too but
it's gonna be a great TikTok clip.
For example, I had ex-boyfriends. This is just one little snippet of an example.
Little smidget.
We live in Minnesota, obviously.
Yep.
When it snows outside, I don't think girls should shovel. I just don't think so.
Right.
I don't think it's a thing. I don't think girls should shovel.
yeah.
Nicole agrees.
Yeah. You guys sound
I
like
think
my
it's
mom.
a guy thing, okay?
Yeah.
I had ex-boyfriends that would stay over at my house and legit would be sitting on the couch. My dad would be like, I'm going to go out and shovel.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, okay. And they would just sit there. Taylor, I was dating him for a couple weeks and I woke up one morning and he was out of bed and he was out shoveling the driveway before work. And he's the guy that will go outside, start my car, wipe off my car for me, leave me a note in my car.
So he's just a gentleman.
He's just awesome. And my dad said it's just worldly different.
Yeah.
He said you can just tell he has so much respect for me and my mom and dad too.
Cool.
And he's
That's
just,
dope. That's huge, actually.
Yeah, he's just the best person. I could not feel any more grateful or lucky.
Shout out Taylor.
Shout out.
Well, dope.
So, yeah.
All right, moving on. What do we got next?
I don't know. You tell me.
True. All right. I have a segment. I haven't tried it out yet. It's called Poorly Explained Movies.
I'm the guinea pig.
Yeah, you are the guinea pig.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a tagline that describes a movie, and you have to guess what movie it is, but it's going to be obviously poorly explained.
I am horrible at describing movies anyway, so we'll see how this goes.
These are pretty obvious movies. So I'm assuming you've seen them or you at least definitely know of them for sure.
Okay, go.
All right, here's your first one. Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to shag a dog or a corpse.
Grumpy emo chick. Ponders.
Whether to shag a dog or a corpse.
Wait, a
Dog-
dog or a...
Dog or a corpse. Do you guys know it?
Yeah.
You do know it.
Wait, there's a right answer.
Yeah.
Oh, Twilight.
It is Twilight.
Dog or corpse? Like the vampire's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. It took me a minute.
Yeah, that was good though.
Jacob is the dog.
Yes.
He's the dog, yep.
Yeah,
and Edward's the corpse.
Okay.
Nice. Good for you.
That was fun. I like it.
All right, moving on to the next one.
Okay.
2 women fight to the death over a pair of shoes.
Oh,
2 women fight to the death over a pair of shoes. A lot of thinking.
okay, well, I'm thinking it's either Cinderella
Okay.
or but this one's like a long shot, that one movie. So I'm thinking Cinderella or that movie where it's like a more popular movie now where
You want to move the mic a little closer to you?
sorry,
You're
the
good.
bridesmaid, they're 2 brides and it's like Bride Wars. That's the movie that first popped into my head. But I'm going to go with Cinderella.
It's Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I never watched that.
Really?
What?
I know I know what it is and I know the storyline and everything, but I never watched it.
Yeah. It's all about like this main girl who goes to this fantasy land trying to get the shoes.
The shoes, yeah.
From the witch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
Have you seen Bride Wars?
No.
Okay.
But I know what it is.
That's the first one that I thought of. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway.
That one seems. Well, I was thinking when you said Cinderella, there was like multiple girls who were fighting over the shoes. So if I would have given you a clue, I would have said like, well, there's like 3 sisters outside of her.
Right. Okay.
But-
Okay, fair.
All right. And here's your last one. A sugar-craved lunatic enslaves... Nope. A sugar-craved lunatic enslaves a race of people and kills off children in front of their parents.
Oh,
I think I know this.
Do you?
Willy Wonka.
It is Willy Wonka.
I was gonna say chocolate.
Yeah, it is Willy Wonka. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Good work. Wow, 2 or 3. That's pretty good. Good stuff.
Thanks.
All right, moving on to the next segment.
Okay.
This is called I Don't Get It. We're going to talk about some not hypotheticals,
I
more
don't
like
get it.
Oh yeah, you'll get it. That was funny.
Thanks.
We'll talk about like topics that pertain to girls and guys. So we'll go back
Okay.
and forth. We'll start with girls. So I think I can't generalize because we've learned on TikTok that you can't generalize for all the dudes. But
Never assume.
expensive haircuts don't make a whole lot of sense to guys.
Like when girls get expensive hair.
Even when you get a haircut, I don't know if we really notice a difference that much.
You don't, but we do. Again, we don't do things for guys.
True. Well, there's your explanation then.
Yeah,
So do other girls notice when you get a haircut
absolutely.
every time?
If it's dramatic.
But what if it's
Not even not dramatic. Like I could
Okay.
get my haircut and Nicole could come over and she would probably like most likely say, "Did you get a haircut? Your hair looks healthy."
Or I feel like my hair looks really good today. Like I would notice something's different about it, not necessarily a cut, or maybe it looks more full. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's straggly or
Girls can tell. See, guys like see length and they like length, but like we get our haircut like very minimally because we want it to continue growing. We want it to be
Right.
healthy.
Right.
We're not doing it because we want it shorter.
Yeah.
Usually.
You're getting
doing a dramatic cut.
Yeah.
like split ends.
And
kinda
the
thing?
only only reason we like get expensive haircuts is because like our hair is important to us, so we're not just gonna like go. I remember in middle school I went to Fantastic Sam's. I went.
Hair botch.
Oh my god! And you know what? Like, no offense to Fantastic Sam's because they do a great job. Like my brother like got his hair done there and stuff. They do fine.
Yeah.
My hair is very thick, and if you cut it wrong, you can tell it looks choppy.
Yeah.
And I didn't go to school for 2 days because you could not. And now it's so nice because like layers are so in. So like
Right now there.
oh yeah. Like so when you have layers in your hair, it doesn't matter. Like my hair is all sorts of different lengths. Like
Oh yeah. But it doesn't
know?
look weird because it's layered.
no, it's all like but like if I were to go somewhere like and again, I haven't been there in years, so like maybe it's different. I don't know. If I were to go somewhere cheaper to get my hair cut,
Yeah.
they might cut my hair and these might be super uneven and they don't flow into the rest of my hair. Where like I think you're paying for quality.
Yeah, it makes
Like
sense.
you're paying for quality. Oh God.
Is that a botched?
That is terrible.
I can't even
See,
tell.
like that's what you mean. Like you pay for like quality.
Yeah, okay,
And-
that makes
and
sense.
I think it's easier to cut guys' hair.
It
Like,
definitely is.
So
for
guys
sure.
can just be like Taylor will be like, I need my hair cut. I'm gonna go today. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what? Like I had to set mine up 3 months in advance.
Oh really? Yeah, for me I get like I probably get 2 haircuts a year.
Right, and no, so do I. I get like maybe
Oh, really?
one or 2. I don't get my hair cut
Is that normal?
often.
Wow.
Every like 2 years.
Yeah.
Whoa. I thought you guys got haircuts like once a month.
Well, it depends on the person, but like it depends. It also depends on how much heat you're putting on your hair.
oh, so if you like,
Like
blondes?
if you're blonde, you need more haircuts because your hair, they get dead like really easily.
oh, like fake blondes.
But also, I can tell you this, like we were talking about it earlier, how like we do things to impress girls.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing, and like this is such a girl thing. Like I know you guys will agree with me. If Taylor tells me, and Taylor's my boyfriend.
Yep.
If Taylor tells me, well, I didn't know.
You're good. You're good. You keep going.
I just want to. This could be one clip on TikTok.
Focus. Squirrel. She
So
starts like itching.
literally, what was I saying?
Taylor. He's your boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So like he could tell me my outfit looked really good, and I'd be like, no, I just feel fat, and like I don't look whatever. But then if I go to the bar and someone's like, your outfit is so cute, I'm like, really?
Thank you.
Like thank you so much. But like that is so different. Or something. If Taylor tells me my hair looks good versus if Nicole tells me my hair looks good, I am going to like that more than Taylor telling me my hair looks good. And it's nothing against Taylor, but I just know he loves me no matter what. I would say it's more the other way. Like girls really do care a lot about other girls' opinions.
Okay.
But there are some girls that like, yeah, they really only, and those are the girls that are like, their boobs are pushed up to their chin.
Yeah.
And like
pick-me's?
yes, totally. Yes. And they don't care if your guy has a girlfriend, like they don't care.
Yeah.
Those are those girls. So
All right, moving on to the next one. We're gonna go girls to guys. So we'll switch off every time. Do you guys think it's weird that guys would rather pee outside than inside?
no.
Not
I
at
wish
all.
I could do that.
Yeah, you? Not that you'd want to pee outside, but
It's
do you think it's weird?
exhilarating.
Do you think it's weird that guys would rather pee outside than inside?
I don't
I mean, if you're they're like already outside, it's fine.
But there's like almost
Like if they are in a house and they go outside.
that's weird. Yeah. So like, here's an example. Sometimes I'll get home. If it's late at night, I'll get home, and instead of going inside to pee, I'll go around the side of the house, and pee like in the rocks.
And then go in there.
Yeah.
Nicole goes, I do that.
you behind the trash cans.
Be in the bus stop going home.
Nicole's just squatting.
No,
by,
no, honestly,
just squatting.
this is like,
Really?
Just go in the toilet.
So if Cody's taking a whiz, you'll like squat next to
you're
him.
like, oh, me too.
You're like, how's your day, babe?
You're like, I don't want to feel left out.
Oh, that's funny.
No, I was gonna say this to back you up.
Well, and I live on 5 acres, everybody. We don't have any neighbors around.
Right.
Just prefacing that.
To
Yeah.
back you up,
That's freaking funny.
if I have like a drink or two, adult beverage,
Yeah.
I love.
Do you need me to open the sliding glass door?
I just think it's fun. I'm like, yeah, this is so fun. Like, it's
Yeah.
freeing. You're like,
I've been in a parking lot in a bar before, right next to a car.
Yeah.
I was there.
You were there.
You couldn't do it? Pee shy?
I just like need to wipe it.
Oh, yeah.
It is hard. Like but if you have it,
Oh, grody. Oh,
it does.
yeah, that's
it,
gross.
It do be doing that.
See, we don't have that issue, obviously.
And you guys are lucky.
And shake.
It's not fair. Like when you're on a boat, you have to get in the freezing cold water to pee, but guys can just whip it out. Yeah.
True.
That is annoying.
Yeah. So not that weird. You guys get it.
Oh, and Lake Minnetonka? Just forget
I have peed in that.
forget it. Forget it.
Is there a warning that you can't swim in that lake because people were shitting so much?
No, literally.
What?
No, actually. No,
For
you
real?
you couldn't swim in there a couple years ago because of all the feces that were in the lake because Lake Minnetonka
It's a
is
huge lake.
No, Lake Minnetonka is so busy. So like think about it. If you look up a picture of Lake Minnetonka over the 4th of July,
Yeah.
there's
Well, I guess,
boats
yeah,
and
because
boats and boats,
you can't get back
and you
in.
don't get your spot back.
True.
So people just go to the bathroom in the lake, and so they had to like put out a thing saying like you cannot swim in the water, and like it went on for like a year.
No way.
It was
Let's
like
see,
three.
Let's see if
3
we can
years
find
ago.
this article, because then we can show the viewers.
Not that big either.
Minnetonka?
No, it's fine now. Like I've been swimming in there this summer, but even Taylor will tell me because Taylor,
Okay, real quick. Minnetonka's 14,000 acres, which is pretty
It's big.
Pretty big.
It's
Yeah.
big.
Big, but like
That's pretty big.
There's so many parts.
the water and then it's small and then
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pockets.
Big
There's, like,
parts. There's big
bays.
parts.
Yeah.
So Taylor, I've been in there the most I ever have this year because of Taylor.
Yeah.
They have a boat on Minnetonka.
Do they poop on it?
No. And like even him, like he'll tell me like if we like were wake surfing or whatever, like afterwards he'll like make me shower. Like he'll be like, you need to go shower. Like,
Because of the
just like
dookies in the water?
It's just not a super clean lake.
Okay.
But it's just so overpopulated.
Recreational, right? Is that when it's like just like not a lot of fishing? Like it's just a party lake.
Recreational just means you can do anything on it pretty much.
No, I think it's like people fish on there.
Yeah, you can definitely fish Minnetonka.
No, I know, but like it's not.
It's more of a fun lake. Yeah,
It's more of a party lake.
Yeah.
I think people say it's more.
Like there's more like wakeboard boats on there than there are fishing boats.
You don't want to be fishing where there's a bunch of wakeboard.
All right, so here's an article from CBS News Minnesota. Lake Minnetonka adopts a new ordinance to prevent fecal matter discharge in water. Following an outbreak where nearly 120 people became sick after boating on Lake Minnetonka's Big Island on the 4th of July, the Lake Minnetonka Conservation District has passed a new marine toilet ordinance for safety precautions.
Oh, but you know what, Taylor?
That was 2019.
But do you know what Taylor
So like
told me?
4 years ago.
So I actually brought this up to Taylor, and he said that it actually wasn't because people were pooping in the lake. I just now remembered this.
Yeah.
It was because like people have their like big yachts and stuff on that lake.
Oh,
you know?
and they were dumping their
and they were dumping
tanks.
their toilets because so they were dumping their toilets into the lake.
That's pretty gross. That's
It's
like
very gross.
honestly, I get it. If you're out on a boat and you're not trying to lose your spot, even if you're like jammed in, like you couldn't even leave if you wanted
Yeah.
to, and it's like 3 o'clock, I'm probably dropping my drawers.
But like, what if it floats?
Wipe it. You can't get past.
That's like a
But you're in the water.
yeah.
You're just gonna walk around with shit in your crap. Okay.
What is anybody
gotta
gonna come
shake. You
up?
gotta
Is
shake.
anybody gonna come up and smell it? Potentially.
All right, we're moving on from the poopy lake water.
We're moving on from the poopy lake water.
Let's get to the next one.
Poopy lake water.
That is so funny that there's literally an article though. Like,
I
stop
like that you said
pooping
we're
in the
moving
water.
on, and all these bobbleheads are like,
Yeah, please,
Please. Okay.
please.
yeah.
Yes, please. All right, next one. We'll do 4 of these. Okay, so this is one for guys, but about girls. Do girls really tell all their friends like every detail about their relationship?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Really? Like you guys know everything about Taylor?
Yeah.
And you know every time if Callie started talking to a new guy,
Yeah,
like everything about him.
Oh yeah.
That is crazy to me.
No, I like Nicole. This is my favorite thing. Me and Nicole have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
She's been dating her boyfriend for 7 years. Obviously, you know that, but they don't. And one of my favorite things that me and Nicole do, and it humbles both of us. We will call each other. I'm in such a pissy mood. Cody pissed me off. Tell me if I'm being psycho.
Yeah.
And she tells me everything that's going on. I'm like, yep, Nicole, you're being psycho. You need to take a breath.
Oh, interesting.
And then I like tell her,
Healthy.
and she goes, I don't care. I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my favorite things that we do, and like we check each
That's
other.
good, though.
Like we're like, is this crazy of me? And like I'll even call both of them sometimes. Like, is this crazy? And like they'll be like, no, like I would be mad too.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is pretty normal to tell. I feel like as girls, like I feel like we always just like want a little bit of like confirmation that like, is this normal? Like I say that to Nicole all the time. Is this normal?
I think for guys, like if I started talking to a girl, I probably wouldn't tell anybody about it until like somebody asked me. Like, yo, are you talking to anybody? Any girls? Yada yada. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm talking to this girl right now. Going out for like maybe 3 weeks, whatever. But I wouldn't go out of my way to be like,
You wouldn't bring it up.
just started talking to a girl. We've gone on 3 dates, yada yada. I wouldn't do that. And I think that's pretty common for guys.
Can you open the?
Well, like you're saying, like to your best friends, you wouldn't call up and say, "I'm talking to this chick. She's so this."
Yeah, like what if you like
no, I don't
really?
think so.
What if you really liked her?
Or like their opinion on what they like.
Like what if you really
Yeah.
liked her? Like it wasn't just someone like it wasn't just like, oh yeah, she's pretty cool. I don't know, we're seeing where it goes. But like, what if you really liked her? Like it was like week 2 and you're like, this girl is like completely different. Like
I probably wouldn't call my boys though. I'd probably call you.
I was gonna say he did. He called like
Yeah.
I remember like there's been like 2 girls ever that Jax called me about, and like it was like, yo, what do you think about this?
Yeah,
like.
right. And usually it doesn't come up until I see a red flag.
But that's like pretty normal actually. I have another friend named Jack, and he called. No, it's not even just that, Callie. Like he'll call me. Sorry, Callie's getting me prosecco.
Oh, no worries.
He has called me like.
I'll take
and
a little too.
He's one of my guy friends, and he's guy friends.
It's just
and-
fun. We got a waitress.
I know, and he's called me. I feel so fancy.
I know, me too.
Um,
Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It's
all right.
not super cold, but
That's all right.
yeah, he'll call me and like ask
Thank
me
you.
about girl advice. Like he's like, is this a red flag or like, is it worth it kind of thing? And every single time I've been like, no, it's not worth it. Like,
Thanks.
but yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's interesting how girls and guys differentiate on that one.
But I've also called you before and asked for advice.
Yeah, true.
Like I've also called you and been like, I mean, so many times actually. Like,
Yeah, just about dudes.
yeah, about guys. Like, what do you think about this? Because like, I want your perspective. Like in a guy's perspective, like, what are you thinking? Because so many times I feel like I can speak for all girls where we're like, we don't know what to do. Like, what is the right thing? What is he thinking? Like, should I reach out to him? Should I wait? You know, kind of thing. Like, is he waiting for me to reach out? This is like, again, like dating. Like when you're dating, not, or like trying to date, I guess.
Right, like getting into the dating phase.
Yeah. So like I've called you a bunch for that.
True. Yeah.
Like, hey Jack, what do you think he's thinking? Like, should I reach out to him? Like, should I ask him to hang out?
Do you
Like,
think you get
he
better
likes me?
advice from girls or guys?
Honestly, I think it's like important to have both, but if you're a guy, I think reaching out to a girl, if you have a girlfriend,
Yeah, an unbiased girlfriend.
like a girl space friend. If
Yeah.
you have a girl friend that you can reach out to, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go.
I think that's
and like,
true too. Or like I'll talk to my sister-in-law
yeah,
because like I know that she doesn't have a bias. Like,
Or-
well, maybe swayed towards me a little bit.
I can honestly even talk to my dad. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what. So even the other day, I can bring up. I don't even remember why I was irritated with Taylor. Oh, he was out with his friends, and I was like, he had to be over at my house the next morning, and he was out. Like I knew he was going to be out late with his friends, and I texted him, and I was so mad when I got home. My parents knew I was mad, and I was like, you better be at my house at 8 a.m.
You said that?
Yeah, I said, you better be at my
mean.
house at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
And of course he's just like, okay, babe, you know, like, yeah, I'll be there. And like, he's so nice to me, whatever. My dad's texting him in the background. He goes, please don't get here at 8 a.m. She's being psychotic. Literally texted
Yeah.
her that. And he
Shout
goes,
out Jeff.
my dad goes,
I freaking love
you're
Jeff.
being a freaking psycho. Like he's yelling at me. He goes, I'm going to text him. I'm like, you better not text him. And he goes, I'm texting him. He goes, it's the best thing that's ever happened to you. Like,
You're
all
gonna
this-
blow this for
yeah,
us.
Yeah, literally. He's like, it's the best thing that's ever happened to you. Don't
Right,
blow this. And
right.
so like, that is
Shout
totally
out
happened.
Jeff. I love Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. We'll do one more for guys. No, we'll keep going on these. These are fun. All right, Sunday football. Do you think it's weird that guys can sit down on a couch after church and watch 7 hours of Sunday football?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's literally the title of the segment.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Do you guys understand it? You watch football? Yeah. You play fantasy football?
No.
Oh.
But I will sit on the
Kelly,
couch.
you do not watch football.
Yes,
You
I
watch
do.
TikTok.
No, I watch football Sundays. After the Vikings play, I watch every other football game.
Let's go.
Okay, who did the Vikings play last time? Did they play last week?
No, we had a bye.
Shh, don't say
Sorry,
it. I'm asking.
sorry,
Who did they
sorry,
play
sorry.
Who did they play the week
She did
before?
say no.
Was that Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I was hungover, so I don't remember.
See?
We lost.
I was watching it.
We lost 12-10. It was against a bad team in our division.
Who
Does that help?
is our new quarterback?
Oh, this would be impressive.
Yeah, I even know this and I don't watch it.
It is Dobbs.
And I don't even
Don't say the answer. She didn't even know the answer.
He played good his first game and then
Okay.
he's bad.
Hey, I don't even watch football. What is Josh Dobbs?
Yep.
Is Josh Dobbs just a football player or does he have a degree?
He's in college.
What does he have a degree for? Do not say it, Nicole.
Graduate.
I'm not
she
telling
wants
you.
to say so bad.
I watched. You would know this to prove she watches.
This doesn't
Because
prove
they
it.
literally talked about it. They said he can do it all.
I don't know if this has anything to do with
I
like
thought he was
football
still in
though.
school.
He
He is. So how-
Doesn't he have an engineering degree in like astronomy or something?
in like
Astrophysics.
astrophysics.
That's
yeah.
what it is. Like,
Kevin drafted him from like a college.
I don't know.
Kevin O'Connell.
I don't even.
First name basis.
I do not. Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin.
I
Nice
don't
pick.
even like watch it, and I just like have these bits and pieces in my head of like
Yeah.
Dubs. I'm like, oh yeah, this is
Anyways, I don't think it's weird that they do that.
I think it's freaking weird.
I think the big thing for guys is fantasy football is massive within guys. A lot of guys play fantasy football.
I mean, Taylor does, yeah. Like
And
through
it
his family, and it's like big money.
That's what extends past like just watching the Vikes though, is then you're watching other guys that you have on your team that might play for the Miami Dolphins or the Houston Texans. Yep. So anytime.
Okay, Braxton, the name Braxton is hot, and he's hot.
Braxton Berrios. Who does he play for?
Hot.
You know?
The Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, you're right.
I think he's hot.
Here's a picture of Braxton Berrios. Hopefully you're watching, dog. Appreciate the view.
He's hot. Alex, you're a lucky girl.
Oh, Berrios is dating
he's
Alex
also-
chicken finger or whatever.
That's Brianna Chicken Fry.
Oh,
what
my
are you
bad.
talking about? Alex Earl.
No,
Jack.
That's not,
How are you real?
Changing the whole script.
I'm sorry,
All
but
right,
like, she is so beautiful.
I'm outnumbered here. This hurts.
You need to tag Alex Earl in this. Alex Earl, you are
she's
so beautiful.
She's the Call Her Daddy girl, right?
No, that's honestly embarrassing. Don't ever say that.
Sorry. My bad.
But Alex went to Jackson on me, just like Taylor Travis.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'm pulling her up for you.
Yeah, I'll rate her.
First of all, this video went like viral, but
I loved that one.
Like, is this too much for a little, like, bar in New Jersey? Cover her pants.
Jiminy Crickets.
what color were her pants?
White.
Show him one of the
Okay.
Pretty tough not to look at. She's not really my type though.
Look at how cute he is.
That's Berrios. Mm-hmm. He's not that good at football, so I don't care about him.
Well, he still makes a lot of money.
Haha. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. All right,
Anywho.
moving on. This is a guy one, 4 girls, red lipstick. I think we've already talked about it a little bit. Just
We began talking about it.
red lipstick is so
I think it's okay. So this is how I
so
feel.
mid.
I feel again.
Under
Okay,
mid,
we're going
actually.
back to what I said about girls dress for girls.
right.
Okay.
It is a confidence thing.
I think red lipstick is a power move for girls. Like
Against other girls.
like a businesswoman power move kind of thing. Like you look at Taylor Swift. Right?
Yeah.
She was named this year most powerful woman of whatever.
Most influential or something like that.
Something like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something like that. She wears red lipstick all the time.
True.
Okay, I'm just saying. I am just saying. Or just connect the dots in your head. It's like that one thing she's doing math. She's like,
Yeah, all the numbers are going by.
I am not
I don't like it.
I am not a huge red lipstick. But okay, here I have a question for you.
Talk to
I
me.
heard this on the radio the other day,
Yeah.
and this girl has this theory. It's called the red nail polish theory, the red nails theory.
Yeah.
She thinks that guys are like red nails are like automatically attractive to guys. And the
have to
reason
see a
why she
picture.
thinks that, yeah, it's like guys love red on girls. And she said,
That's true.
she even said, guys love red on girls, especially their nails. She's like, it's almost like a sexy thing. Like it's not like, oh, that's cute. It's like, that's sexy.
Yeah.
And
Like girls wear a lot of makeup and red lipstick is like.
Yeah,
right,
that's
it's a
very
lot.
prominent.
That's super true.
Yeah.
But and the other thing is, so this girl said with the nails, sorry. this girl said with the nails.
It's all right,
I
it's
brought
fun.
you guys here. I brought you here. No, this girl, I was listening to it on the radio. I'm old. I listen to the radio now every morning.
Yep.
And she was like, the red nail polish theory. And she was like, I believe that the reason that this is a thing is because we are at the age where like, okay, so we think about our mom, like kind of back when we were little and our earliest memories. And a lot of us she said not everyone, but a lot of us can remember her wearing red nail polish and she would like clean the house and like do
Yeah.
all these things. And like guys are subconsciously attracted to things that they see in their mom. Like in
Yeah,
a
like
girl.
motherly
Figure,
instincts.
instincts,
Yeah,
like,
motherly
stuff like
instincts,
that.
yeah. Grody.
It's just
I
a
get that
thing.
though. I get it.
And that was her logic behind it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't, and it's super funny because like every time I get my nails done, Taylor loves red. Like he
Yeah.
always, but that's his favorite color too.
I was gonna
so
say
I
that
don't
though.
know.
It feels like if I see red nail polish, I think of like, yeah, like my aunt though, kind of. Depending on what color it is, I guess. And it has to depend on who it's on.
It's not like a red. It's
Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
like this
this
one.
almost, like,
I'm looking
right?
at it right now.
like no, the other one.
Like this,
This one?
color.
That one.
this one?
Yeah.
It's like this.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, you have it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's
He's
cool,
kinda
but I
hot.
don't know if maybe subconsciously, but I don't know if I'd pick up on it.
I feel like blondes can pull off red lipstick way more than brunettes.
It's more prominent though, and I don't think guys like that very much. I mean, I just don't like red lipstick. Period. So you can put it on a freaking pig, and same old to me.
I personally would never wear it.
Taylor has this picture of me that he uses as a background when he's mad at me because he knows it pisses me off.
Smart man.
And it's me. So like Miranda sings, right? Like she had the red lipstick. So there's one video of me, and I like put red lipstick like all over like Miranda sings.
Oh
and,
yeah.
And like I was like doing this, what was it, Musically or Vine or something, when I was like way younger, and it's of me like this. And it's like of all the red lipstick, and it's zoomed in, and Taylor puts that as his background when he's mad.
Does
at
it bug
me.
you?
Oh, so bad.
Smart man.
So bad. And my dad sent it to him of course.
Of course. Shout out Jeff. All right, last one for guys. Clean sheets. So
Is this like because guys never clean their sheets?
yeah. So I looked up the stat. The average single
God.
male
Ew.
will wash his sheets 4 times a year. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up.
That one's so good. That one.
It surprises me that they even wash it.
My eyes are watering.
Yeah. There we go. 4 times.
For a man, I feel like that's they probably wash it their mom. Yeah.
But like, if you're at university or if you're in your own apartment, I guarantee you most guys will wash their sheets about once every 2-3 months.
They are the ones that need to wash them the most.
Jack,
Guys?
do you wash your sheets?
I wash mine about once a month.
I would say that's okay.
I think it's recommended to do it once every 2 weeks.
It probably is. I'm gonna be really honest. I probably do once a month.
Okay.
Not to be gross, but like you would be so surprised at how much like dust mites and stuff just collect.
Yeah.
It's actually like it's pretty gross. And I think the thing that's different between guys and girls in this sense is we know that if we don't wash our sheets, we get acne. And that's
Interesting.
and greasy hair. It's like the oils and stuff they build up on your bed, and it like ruins our skin. So like they recommend if you don't wash your sheets and stuff like every whatever you said,
Wash your pillowcase.
wash your pillowcase. You're
Yeah.
supposed to wash your pillowcase way more than you wash your sheets because
Whoa,
because
that's crazy. I mean, I guess you're drooling on it and stuff.
well, and it's like it's every night. Like you think of how much oil builds on your skin. Like even
True.
at night, guys don't wash their face and stuff. That's a whole nother topic.
True.
Like,
Yeah, I don't
when
wash
you
my
date
face
a
ever.
guy, when you date a guy, you literally can create an entire routine for them, and they're like, "Whoa, lotion!"
Yeah,
like,
true.
what
I don't
is
use
it?
lotion either.
And like,
I don't use anything really.
no, it
Yeah.
is it's crazy. I've never.
I also heard theories though, like because guys don't. I know that we're built differently.
It's natural oils and stuff on your
Yeah.
face that are like good for you, and we know that too as girls. Like we know there's natural oils that are good.
but there
for
are
you.
times that you guys put on makeup.
Yeah.
I literally never put on makeup.
I don't wash my face unless it's if I wear makeup.
Okay, yeah.
But it's usually I wear makeup like only if I have something going on.
Yeah, so then that makes sense.
Sorry,
like,
I'm just
I like
telling him good night.
Oh, you're good.
I also think it's because girls like vacuum their rooms and stuff too.
I probably do once every 2 weeks.
Vacuum?
Once a week.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I love vacuuming. It's like my
Therapy.
I love vacuuming too. Honest to God, if I, but see, you have. I think it's also different because you two have your own place. Like if I had my own place, oh my God, I'd be vacuuming all the time. I love vacuuming.
I actually do like taking care of my own house more than I like
Yes.
taking care of when I stay with my parents.
Exactly. And you know what's the hottest thing ever? When Taylor vacuums. Oh my God. When Taylor vacuums, he's like.
just like name this podcast.
Taylor. Yeah. Taylor.
I
Dating
tell
for
him
a
all
year
the
and
time.
3
I'm like,
months.
I tell him all the time. I'm like, can you vacuum? It's just hot. I love when you vacuum. He's a really clean guy though.
That's good. That's a good quality finding a guy.
Cody's clean too.
He is.
Cody's very clean.
OCD. That's
Very
good.
clean. Their
that's,
house is always clean.
That's good though.
No, but I mean, I'm not even talking clean like that.
He's a clean
Picked
guy.
up.
Yeah, he picks up after himself.
He's always been like that. His truck is always organized. Like,
Yeah. Green flags only. All right, let's take a quick break. That was another 30 minutes already.
well,
All right, we're back. All right, so this next segment is called Hot Topic Hat.
huh?
Yeah. So you're going to pull a hot topic out of here?
Okay.
Controversial. Pretty controversial, actually. So you're going to pull one out. We're going to talk about it, and then we'll wrap up the episode. No cute or cringe today. I'm cutting out old segments.
Shook.
I know. Just one.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
That's one, right?
That's one. All right, what are we talking about?
drag readings.
Oh, interesting. Do you know what that is?
No.
You know when like the drag queens go and read to like preschoolers?
Oh.
Do you guys know about that? Oh, shoot! Can we talk about it?
We better do a different one.
Okay. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot your teacher.
I
What do you
just,
feel
like,
about transgender people?
Yeah, like I feel like I shouldn't talk like anything political, like anything, like, and I would say that as a,
Yeah.
no, I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Next one you
All
can
right.
just roll with it.
I will. I'll be good. I'll be fine.
That one wasn't tough.
What do we get?
Feminism. That's not bad.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about
Feminism.
What are
So,
your thoughts on feminism?
I don't personally like you heard on my last podcast, I said, who is the person that fought for women's rights? Because I do not like them.
Not women's rights. Women working.
But that's women's rights.
Kind of, but women's rights is like being able to speak before somebody else
Yeah,
talks
but
to
like,
them.
okay, but at the time, that's what it was.
I know what you
Like,
mean. Yeah. You're right.
So what I'm talking about is in the last podcast,
That's right.
in the last podcast, I said like, who fought for women wanting to work and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
You
like,
want to be
what-
a stay-at-home mom.
I would love to be a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
But not because I don't want to work, because I want to be home. Since I was born, I wanted to be a mom. Like literally, I always wanted to be a mom. And I'm so excited for that day. And I would love to be a stay-at-home mom and have all those memories, like getting to watch my kids every day grow up and like whatever.
Right.
I think feminism is stupid.
Oh, okay. Like as a whole?
I mean, like,
I'm here for it. I love it.
to each their own. For me, I'm not about it. I'm just kind of like, why? That's just,
Yeah.
like really why?
Is there what's the silver, if you had to give a silver lining to feminism though, like what's something good about it?
I mean, I'm glad that they're like diversifying. Is that a word? Like
I mean, it is a word.
I'm glad that I'm glad that people are like bringing stuff. Yeah, I'm glad that they're supporting women and bringing things to the surface, but I feel like it goes too far.
Okay, so you like the attention of, not the attention, but like you like that
It's
people are
certain
bringing
things.
attention to issues that actually matter, but you think feminism as a whole has too many issues that they worry about that don't matter.
I think in general, our world right now is so like everything. I'm gonna be very careful with what I say. Everything is just so whiny.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
everybody's so whiny.
I think most people would agree with you on both sides.
And like, it's like, you can't say anything. You can't do anything right.
Well,
because
yeah.
people will always be like, I mean, even this, I'm sure people are going to be like, wow, she's racist. Like, and I didn't even say anything like about, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they will pull one thing out of something that I said and they will turn it into something completely
Probably.
different.
You know,
Like,
if we pull that clip for TikTok, people will probably see her pick me girl.
probably. I would
But
say,
it'll-
I would
Let
honestly,
'em.
I would
Let
honestly
'em.
say,
Let the
you know
comments
what?
roll in.
You know what? I would honestly say in some senses I am a pick me girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in every single sense, but in some ways I am.
Yeah. I don't
And,
think
like,
it's
and I don't
totally
think
wrong.
that's a bad
You know
thing.
what pick me is feminism girls. Yeah. That's I would have to say that.
It's okay. So like the thing that bugs me, I have a new stance on this.
Changed to be against males, not just for females. It's
Yeah.
changed to be totally anti-men.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
Yes.
Well, but pick me is actually like overly pro man
and you know,
because
like,
they want yeah.
it's also like,
Oh my gosh.
They're
Get,
say they're like pick me for women. I don't know.
Oh yeah, like girly girls.
They want more like they want more like support.
Yeah.
but it's also like, so it's also like being vegan or like vegetarian, right? Like it's one thing to be that, but then it's like, why do you have to tell everyone about it?
When it's your identity.
It's like, yeah, like, I'm
People do
like,
have to be that because of like
no, I get that. No, I'm not saying that. But like,
everybody.
no,
Yeah,
like
and
it's like
everybody else
walking.
should be.
Like you see those TikToks and stuff where it's like you make it your whole personality. Where it's like you're on a date and the first thing that you say is like, "I'm a vegan."
Yeah.
And
Or if
the-
they like
he's
get mad at you for getting a steak or
He's
something like that.
he's like, okay, so do you want a glass of wine?
yeah.
Like, you know, like it's like they just bring it up, and it's like
everything turns into is they like drag it out.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like is like don't make it your entire personality. Like
There you go.
And the thing is, here's what I'll say. You can have opinions about things. That's great. Not all of your opinions need to be shared.
True. Yeah.
I think like, and my mom has told me my entire life, pick your battles. do not create something if you don't need to.
Yeah.
Like
Your mom's right.
We don't need to create more problems in our world. We already have enough.
Yeah. Like drag readings.
Yeah. Like we already have way too many issues in our world. We don't need more.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys look at feminism as like how
Hey,
kind of
Jack, I actually have a question. Did you watch The Fall of Minneapolis?
No. What is that, a documentary? Oh, is it about the Floyd
came
stuff?
Liz Collins, who is the WCCO news whatever.
WCCO.
Is that right? News WCCO. I'm pretty sure WCCO News.
Sounds like something Daily Wire would do.
Look at. No, it's literally Liz Collins, and she is a news reporter, and I think is not a news reporter anymore, and she stopped because of all this. She made this documentary.
I know who she is.
And I watched it, and I know that's like a huge controversial thing for people.
Yeah.
I think it is, no matter what side you are on, it is unreal. I will not say, I'm sure people will take all the guesses of what sides I'm on. I would say...
I think they know what side you're on. I'll keep it in. I don't mind.
No, listen. Here's what I have to say. There are so many facts in the world, right? The world does a great job. Our media... I got a little bit to drink, okay?
All right, keep going.
Okay. The media and the government do a great job of hiding certain things.
Yeah.
They paint a picture for us to see, and they want us to see a certain thing, and that's it. If we don't see that picture, we're wrong.
Yeah. I mean, to an extent, for sure.
And so I think that goes like for a lot of things. They want us to see certain people saying certain things about, you brought up feminism, drag readings. They put those things out there. They want us to see them.
I definitely think they have a hand in promoting or pushing certain agendas.
Absolutely. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for...
I think there's two sides to it too, even from like a news anchor, political like media outlet. I think a lot of the stuff that Fox does is equally as annoying as the stuff that CNN does.
Agree.
Because they have like this, I mean, I would say I lean more right than I do lean left. Mostly economic stuff. But the things that they try to bring up, I can like read through that too. So if I was on the left looking at Fox News, I'd say, these guys are idiots. Like these guys are morons. Just like how I look at CNN, I think the same thing about them. Mm-hmm. But I think either way, I can kind of see the lies on both sides.
And like, so the thing is, I can say like which way I lean. I'm not going to. I will let people assume all they want. I love when people assume things about me.
I think they know.
That's fine. They can know, but I'm not going to come out and
You
say
don't have to say it. Yeah.
Because, and you know why?
Yeah,
I just don't think that anybody needs to know.
Yeah.
I think that's...
I think they know.
But that's fine. We can assume things. But what I'm saying is like, I don't feel like we need to come out just like a vegetarian and a vegan. I don't think we need to come out and be like, hey, Jack, I'm this.
Yeah.
That's fine. Assume what you want about me. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. You can think what you want. I can think what I want. But what I'm not going to do is create a video and be like, you're wrong because you think this.
Yeah, true.
Like, I just don't think that is fair.
It's probably not helpful to anybody. Nobody likes to hear like, you're wrong, you're dumb, you're doing the wrong thing.
It's stupid, and we all have a right to our own opinion. True. But what we shouldn't do is just tear people down because of what they think all over social media. Like, what you think that because you think calling me an idiot for something that I feel, like, do you think that's going to change my mind? Mm-mm. No, it's not.
If anything, it's probably going to enforce you on what you're thinking because you're like, well, that guy's an idiot because he called me an idiot.
Right. I don't know. I just think it's...
Yeah.
It's cancel culture.
Yeah, true.
It's just so dumb. I mean, it's so dumb.
That was a fun, like, last note to end on.
Yeah.
We got all fired up before sushi.
It's like literally 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock.
It is.
10 o'clock, Taylor texts me good night, and I'm like, I'm about to go get sushi.
Crazy kid. All right, guys. Well, that was the first episode of Season 5. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming, guys.
First one.
Yeah, you were. Thanks, Sid. Thank you, too. Peanut Gallery did great tonight.
Please don't come at me in the comments this time. And if you're going to, at least make them better.
Yeah, and multiple comments because it'll help the algorithm. All right, guys.
Actually, you know what? Come at me. I don't care.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Jack,
more
if you-
engagement.
If you get a lot of money off this, I want some though.
Of course.
Come at me, bro.
Of course. Small royalties, but you'll make a chunk.
$20.
1%.
We'll catch you later, alligators. Peace out.
Science teacher talking about a cell, and I guess I'm doing